Good evening, everyone, and welcome back to Simtrax Broadcasting as we come to you live here from the Charlotte Roval. We're right now in the middle of the open qualify here. Guys are trying to knock down their best times, the best that they can. Let's take a look out there in the tower up top as Jacob Malone has won himself into the next round, and everybody in green obviously is still holding above the line. It's going to take definitely a huge turn of events out there for some of these guys to be unseated from where they are, seeing that Cody Height and Matthew George are at least 15 and 16 points below the line. Ryan Bird and Brady Moats are 15 and 17 points above the line. So that may do it. Everybody in red is looking, we're kind of rally capping here, but most of them will be eliminated this time around, which is going to move everybody in blue and green onto the next round. Now, joining back alongside me again here after a long trip is Stella, as it looks like qualifying is coming to an end. Fast time there by Malone and Ryan Bird. These guys are definitely going to be running away from the rest of the field here, which is going to be huge for them here tonight. As you can take a look at Josh Conover, sitting currently 6th. Right now, he is trying to turn and burn here to get a little bit extra out of there if he can, and he does. 3rd place, not bad. As you can see, he gets that car airborne coming to the start-finish line, and he was definitely looking for everything he had to get just a little more out of that car. Now, Stella, we come here to the Charlotte Roval, being a 2.28-mile track. These guys are looking to have a great time here tonight, but I'm highly concerned about who is not practiced and who is not a road course guy. Normally, it definitely thins out the field, but we have got over 20 drivers ready to go here tonight, and I'm interested to see, really, how these guys do well out here and who could probably be the upset, somebody we don't expect working their way up to the front.
Well, you call for upset sometimes, and it just happens. I would not call it curse of the commentator. I would call it wonderful for those guys that are not exactly in contention, but don't give up, and they come out here every week. I love it.
Well, Matthew George has won himself multiple times in multiple rounds just due to points. Definitely is seeming to work out very well for him. And unfortunately, I think he's going to need a win tonight, or he is going to be on the back foot here. I don't think he's got anything left for these guys. Finishing up qualifying here, you see Barney has been flying that checkered flag for quite some time. We are waiting for these guys to finish up here. I don't see anybody currently mobile out there on the track. We still do hold waiting for any other drivers to finish up on the track. Now, this track being very, very tricky out there, I would say when we look at how these guys get out there and onto the track, it's going to be pretty tough. What we're going to see is that chicane right on that back stretch is going to really slow these guys. When they get to a nice happy roll, they start picking up the pace. Guys start feeling pretty confident out there, and that's normally when somebody makes a mistake. Or, Stella, you and I have seen guys start mirror driving. Once they start staring at that rearview mirror, bad things start happening. Somebody drives off. You get past the rumble strips, and it's going to end up in a big, big trouble.
Oh yeah, it's amusing from the stands. It's not so amusing for the drivers because coming back from something like that doesn't happen very often.
Yeah, and it's extremely hard to get a caution, especially at a road track. I believe it has to involve at least 2 cars, and it has to block the raceway. So we will be starting and stopping a couple times here tonight as we take a look at what our race is going to consist of here. 65 laps. Stages will be at 15 and 30. 60% fuel limit, and fortunately they'll have 5 sets of tires. Seen many times, tires are an option here. I don't know how many guys might actually take it. They may take a set. Kind of determining maybe during the stage, but I highly doubt we're going to see anybody on these fixed setup cars doing anything like that. No fast repairs, of course, but there's going to be a little bit of a trick here, and any iRacers out there, this will make sense. iRacing incident limit will be put at 48. After that, every 12 incident limits ends up being another time penalty, and beyond that, we'll continue more. It is easy to drop off the track. Maybe a set of tires drop off into the grass, and that's a 2. Contact with another driver's 4. So if the guys are bumping and banging, trying to race each other, nudging each other into the turns, we're going to see a few guys that may be dialing back, unfortunately, and they're going to be having a hard time tonight, if not serving penalties, possibly even a drive-through. Now, the asphalt will be at that 88-degree temperature, 6 degrees, 6 miles an hour wind above that. So, Stella, what do you have to add?
Yeah, that on that incident limit, you will be seeing some guys do drive-throughs at lap 24 and 36. They will already start feeling it, the wrist being slapped.
At 24 and 36.
Yes.
Uh-oh.
When they hit 24X, they'll have a drive-through.
Okay, so it'll start slowing them down. I see what you're saying.
It'll have a drive-through. Yeah.
All right, what do you say we take a look at our starting grid here for tonight?
Yes, please.
All right, let's go ahead and get her done here as we get kicked off here for the Charlotte Roval. Jacob Malone and Ryan Bird will be starting in the front row. Malone called it. He felt confident. He's going to try to see if he can do it here. Number 1 spot for him as Bird will start to his outside. Josh Conover will be in third. Everett Couch 4th. Tom Senchak 5th. And Brian Jones sitting in that 6th spot. Not bad. As we move on to row number 4, where Ryan Paddy sits on the inside, Brady Moats on the outside in the 8th spot. Tim Harper sits 9th, and Vincent Arthur is 10th. So that should show you that at least 3 drivers in the top 10 are not in the playoff chase. Moving to the outside of the top 10, where Cody Reeder's going to start us on the inside of row number 6. Aaron Krolick just behind Vincent Arthur, sitting in the 12th spot. All right, moving on through to the rest of our field here. Matthew George starting 13th as Jake Christenberry starts 14th. Guyless 15th. Dakota Moniz 16th. That moves us to Cody Eldred and Cody Height starting side by side in row number 9. And those 4 guys in the red are the ones that need to be pretty much winning in here tonight to get through. Not good start here, seeing how far they are here in this run. It's going to be pretty dicey out there for them. Kyle Rochelle will be starting in the 19th spot next to Adam Kulikowski. Zach Hollinger, he is sitting way back here. I guarantee he's hating that right now at the 21st spot for him. As Brandon Dunford returns back to the National Oval Racing Association here. Back in the 22nd spot. Cody Smith starting 23rd, and our fine Choose Cone car will be our 24th driver. Now, Choose Cone will be made through turn 1 and 2 on the normal racetrack. We'll go ahead and pop that up here. If you see the track all the way to the right side, that is where the Choose Cone car will be. I say this looks like the safest place, but I've been proved wrong more than once. So that we're going to definitely hope that these guys do not cause any trouble amongst each other here. And this is going to be a great race here tonight, and seeing how this is really starting to wind down. Before we get to green flag. Stella, I like how some of these paints out here showing the pink, and everybody representing out there for the breast cancer awareness out there, but I don't think Jacob Malone is looking to turn off the Buc-ee's machine. He has been hot as of late, and I guarantee he's going to be right back on it here. All
Okay.
right.
I'm sorry, I just was mesmerized by them popping through the cones, but there they go. Green flag is on.
Yep, watch the dive into turn number 1. This is the sketchy part right now. 56 gets the worst of it here, and we've already got a driver around, got dumped. It looks like Josh Conover's around.
Oh.
No worse than starting 3rd, and now you're 23rd. Yeah, that's going to be hateful. I guarantee he's cussing after that one. So Josh Conover is around. Another driver lost a couple of spots was Tim Harper. He fell all the way down to 11th. We'll go back and take a look and see what happened to Josh Conover here in just a moment. I do want to stay while everybody's nice and mushed together out there at where everybody's going to be. Right now, Malone enjoying that time out front, and here at a road course, he still has to think about tire management. You don't want to fall off here too soon, but that's going to be pretty sketchy here once we get going. Right now, good dive in from Malone as Malone is nailing down a solid time first lap. I was concerned that Malone may have only a fast lap to have start of the race and just a hot lap, and some people fall off, but that does not appear to be the case.
Yeah, he's taking charge. pretty fast and in a hurry. I'm looking at him already over a second, coming up on a second and a half over Ryan Bird.
Getting pretty close out there. Remember, everybody out there, I think something happened with Dakota Moniz here in the back. Says Moniz may have had some trouble back there with Cody Eldred. Eldred in the number 15 Napa machine. Wow, he's sliding. Yeah, once you get those tires heated up, it is hard to cool them back down here during the road course. Here comes Josh Conover slicing back, so 23rd up to 18th already. And right now, he's got to be hard on that loud pedal because he's got to get up to the front farther they run away. Fortunately, Stella, this does have stages.
Yes.
So they will be able to clump them together and try again. Which I guarantee is a terrible run if this were to be green flag the rest of the way. Right now, Malone's still getting out there. He hit 125 on his first lap. Not bad here by Jacob Malone. Let's go back and take a look again here at Josh Conover and what got him mixed up here at the start of the race. I thought the 56 had some trouble. Oh, I just looped it.
Oh, but no one made contact with him, it looks like.
Yeah, well, don't want to make contact so early in the race.
No. I mean, I've how many times have we seen guys get that target fixation and just head right into a quarter panel and surprise, yeah, that's a car.
Yep.
Uh-oh.
That was close.
Landscaper's gonna be hating you tonight, buddy.
Yeah. Well, those plants right there, for some reason, that seems to be the slippery area of the track. Oof. Huge checkup there by Matthew George. And right now we are looking at Dakota Moniz hitting the slowdown area, same as the 15 machine. So they have to have almost a 10 to 15 second hold there.
Okay, explain that to me.
They were supposed to go through right here, and they actually cut it. And once it cuts there, it does give you a hold.
Ah, okay. So they're just saying there's no going straight in the corners.
Right. Yeah,
Gotcha.
that would be like going to the Glen and cutting the bus stop.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't.
We've seen some guys launch off it, but
Well, I think that's what happened even to Eldred out there, and he did it just, the exact same. He got going through that turn and just was unable to get it, slowed up to make that turn, and it just straightened him out. Right now, that is Malone, only driver out on the track so far to be in the 119 area out there. And you can see him sidestep it a little bit coming out of that turn, so he's one to put the distance on sooner than later over top of Ryan Bird, and we're catching him way back here. Almost 2.5 seconds off pace from the way Jacob Malone is putting down the times out there. Holy cow. If they keep that up, Jacob Malone is looking to have more wins in the playoffs than he did the regular season already. Yeah, if he's not already at that point, I believe he's, won 3 out of the 5?
yeah, I believe 2 in both sections now.
Ryan Bird almost watching him drive off of this one. Now almost 2 3/4 of a second. And so a driver I thought we would see up front and way up front was Vincent Arthur. I was expecting to see him up there, but currently sitting 7th, might just be sitting back and letting this race come to him. He is already into the next round. After the first round, he was sitting in the 2nd spot with a guaranteed in of over 60 points. Currently, he's sitting 4th. So that is going to be pretty dicey there. If I look at some of the points here, Stella, Aaron Krolick with 28, Ryan Patty 30, Vincent Arthur 38. Now, these guys are going to be, Vincent Arthur is going to really only be about 8 points above that line at the next cut.
Oh my, yes,
Yeah.
I see that.
So Vincent Arthur, who did a heck of a job during the regular season, is right now scrambling to come away with something. Jacob Malone, if he's able to do this, this will score him even more points for stage wins. So this is going to work out really well. If he's able to do a full sweep here tonight, I think he's really going to put these guys in their place come the next round.
Yeah, It's not bad as far as the owners team also, because you're looking at Beer Money Racing is a team of one basically, and they're still at the top of the chart.
Yeah. That's something, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Let's check back in on Everett Couts. Looks like he's trying to get going here. He started fourth. Right now, a Ford's leading us and 3 Chevrolets following behind. I think Brian Jones is feeling pretty confident out there, running back in the Dustin Kalibum number. And right now, I think Brian Jones, I think he needs 2 more races, and I would probably guess he's going to get the 16 out there. Seeing that he's raced more than Kaliba has.
Could be.
Do we have a problem? Smith, uh-oh. Oh, come on.
Oh. Well.
Yeah, I don't know if we broke something. Let's check on Cody Smith. It looks like we're heading back to the garage.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, hopped it too far. Oof.
Eee. Hard hit, for sure. Well, maybe he'll come into the car care center and let us know what happened there.
Wow.
Jay's out in the chat. He was kind of dumbfounded at the drive-through cones that we had right at the beginning there. Am I assuming we will never... Oh, no. Not the 88. Lovely pink car of Zach Hollinger.
Yep. We're going through kind of a little bit of a montage here of our troubles out there on the track, Adam Kulikowski being one of them. As Malone looking to work on around, see? End up straightening it up, and they give him a hold.
Ah. Okay. Basically, the people that he would have passed by cutting that corner, they let them go through, and then he gets to hop back in.
There you go.
Okay.
Uh-oh. That's Brian Jones. We just looked at him, and now he makes contact with the wall.
Wow. Thought we were going to have a little more contact there.
Yeah, it says, I think right after Kulikowski cut that angle. I think some more trouble here. Man, he's having trouble getting that thing to rotate. I think he wants to cut in, but the rest of the leaders are starting to sling past him. That was Everett Couts there earlier. And he's just trying to stay out of the way.
Oh.
Oof. Takes a shot there from Ryan Patty.
Not fair using another driver as a pinball cushion.
All right, let's take a look back at Matthew George. George, hopped it. Yep, look out. Oh, and guess who gets caught in it? That's Conover.
Boy, Nick Geilis had a nice little squeak through there between the two of them.
All right, and this should be Brian Jones, I think. Boy, that turn got him again.
Yep, but hey, no wall contact.
Right.
That's good.
We'll take a look at Adam Kulikowski here. Is Jones? Oh!
Wow.
I think this actually caused the caution.
Really?
Yes.
Hey,
Brian Jones, when he backed up to get turned around, it brought our caution out.
I'll be darned. Well, that will not be something Jacob Malone is too happy about. He had a 4-second lead going into this.
Yep. Here's Jones here. Right there.
No kidding.
And you see somebody had to check up. So 2 drivers blocking the track, and he was in reverse.
I was going to say, I think they already had a yellow before he even threw it in reverse. Just the 2 of them being there.
Yeah, it says there's a problem also as well here with the 88 right after the caution came out. Oof.
Ouch! Mess. I don't know what kind of barriers these are, but that can't be good.
Uh-oh.
So we have right now Josh Conover and Cody Reeder sitting down in the pits.
Yeah. Well, I wouldn't blame Conover one bit here. Remember, he's been dealing with a lot of smashing and banging out there.
Yes, he has.
What happened to Cody Reeder now? He's doing a good clip.
I don't know. I was going to say he's coming
nope.
in pretty hot.
Boom!
Oh!
Oh, that might be a blown engine. See that huge puff of smoke?
And black smoke, too.
Yeah. I think that's Nick Gillis trying to avoid him here.
Yep. Jay is so thrilled with road courses in NASCAR.
All right, so tell me, who is enjoying road courses out there?
Nobody?
Okay, how'd Sunday go?
Sorry. Oh, you mean in real life? Well, Kyle Larson, needless to say, dominated it. So, once again, but honestly, they've only been racing since 2018 here. It's the first NASCAR race of a road course. And he has won twice. So, it's not like a huge sweep. But he and Chase Elliott have both won the Charlotte Roval twice.
Ooh, a taker. Aaron Krolick coming down in the pit. There's a couple more. Gillis, Dunford, Brian Jones, Moniz, Rochelle. This might be a decent call for everybody here in the back. You know, this will be give them a chance to throw in some more fuel here, or keep less fuel if they want to. But maybe a set of tires. Maybe they burned them up. Something happened.
Yeah, if they're slamming on the brakes to try to get around some of these corners or unsuccessfully coming around these corners, that was no need for tires. But I do see a lot of tires being put on some of the fellas that are still sitting down there.
Yep. Yeah, I'll probably say that and a lot of damage repair out there. You can see Krolick's got some damage right there on the front clip.
Yeah. Oh, kind of rippled.
Yeah, let me see if we can get a little closer look. I squared everything away. See the wheel turning there. I think he's getting ready to get going here.
Nice.
All his pit crew deciding to forget their race suits at home.
Oh. That always gets me.
Waiting for Brian Jones.
I think the season we had somebody with all their pit crew in turtle costumes was pretty amusing.
Yep. Wasn't that a different league?
I believe.
Jeremy
but it
Burns.
was still pretty funny.
Yeah, Jeremy Burns was all our Ninja Turtles.
There you go.
All right, Josh Conover coming back down pit road again here. Looks like it's going to be a normal pit stop. See if he can square away that car just a little more. Jacob Malone now finally working his way through turn 1 and 2 on the normal track. All right, and then we'll be waiting for our choose cone car to engage here soon. He'll be waiting next time by. Fortunately, here at a road course, if you end up with a bunch of damage, you will have plenty of time to repair. Seeing that these pace laps are taking about 2 minutes and 45 seconds here.
Jacob just bounced off the wall.
Yeah, I don't know. He may have been making an adjustment and then nicked the wall there.
Wow. Nothing like giving yourself a handicap.
It doesn't look like he's affected too bad there.
That's good. My goodness.
All right, but something also to take into account here, Stella, is these guys. I knew Christian Snyder had said something before when we were at the Glen, is if they are able to pit and fuel now, that they will actually be able to make it to stage 2 without needing to pit for stage 1.
Oh, really?
So that might actually be an option, that you see some of these guys like Cody Eldred that was a fuel and go, who's currently sitting 12th. And the rest of the guys who were behind him, Dakota Moniz, Kyle Rochelle, might not have to pit. So they'll come in on round number 2 and might fuel and go again, and then be able to make it to the end. Because that lap 30 to lap 65 stretch is going to be pretty ugly.
Yeah, but in this particular case, you wouldn't be a lap down coming in for fuel since these laps are really, really long.
You would
Would
think. Drivers like Adam Kulikowski, Josh Conover, Zach Hollinger. Whoa, my gosh!
Speaking of Hollinger,
We just moved to him and saw him take out the wall. He's got to be careful. He's on a caution lap. Cody Reeder currently just about 7 minutes into his repair. I think of the engine replacement he is going to be requiring.
yikes. Now, out of curiosity, I'm showing Nick Gillis currently having the best lap in the race so far of a 117. What
That
are
would
the
be
odds of that
correct.
being accurate? That's kicking it.
That it would be. That it
That's
would be.
faster than our guys qualified.
Yes.
Impressive. Ah. Now see here, they can go through it.
Yeah, we're under caution. He's not gaining any positions here.
Okay.
Yeah, 117 would be really smoking it out there.
Yes.
So I don't.
I have a feeling like the
We cut part of the
timekeepers
track.
smoking it. He's smoking something. All right.
Good Lord. Did you see Malone take off there? Sidestep it?
Yep.
Holy cow. All right, so he'll get an easy dive into turn number 1. We'll sit around Vince
Oh,
Garber. Yeah, quick little knock there from Brady Moats.
kidding.
See how these guys do, still side by side out there. Tim Harper picking off another position. Seeing if he can put Ryan Patty in the rear view, and he does. Great job here. Malone getting the separation already. About half a second out front. Right now that is
Hey,
Appalachia Strong out there by Cody Height.
just noticed that myself.
Yeah, if you wouldn't keep an eye on where he is.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah, so I believe looking up Jonesboro, he was right above Urban County. They got hammered in that last hurricane that came through Tennessee out there. So Appalachia Strong, just proving that we don't need FEMA to get our things done around here. Matthew George getting it done though, as he slices on around Jake Christenberry. Right now, most of our guys in red aren't moving up too much. Height, George, and Christenberry currently sitting 9th through 11th. We're going to need us, unfortunately, continue doing better than that. Get their way back up to the front. Remember, Josh Conover is the last down though. He's going to need to make the best of it here. You see him trying to push around the 27 of Kyle Rochelle.
Yeah, he would have to get past Gillis and Rochelle. Uh-oh.
Well, he asked for it,
There's
Rochelle.
Kyle Rochelle. Oh, goodness.
Yeah, well, Conover is actually set up for the lucky dog position. Currently, so the drivers he's racing against. Oh, there's a nudge. I think that was Brian Jones. Yep, look out. Jones and Kyle Rochelle there. Josh Conover flosses to the outside and makes it through.
Okay.
Yeah, Conover should be locked up for the lucky dog position. Adam Kulikowski would end up having to pass to get the lucky dog spot. Go back under caution before the stage, which is at flat 15. So only about another lap left to go here. As Jacob Malone still leading this one. There is a possibility that Jacob Malone could still lose this race. As you see, it's stretched it out to 5 seconds already.
Already.
Yeah, he is. He's on a tear right now. I think Everett Couch just ate the wall.
Oh. He sure did.
Wow, Couch was up in the top 5, currently sitting 16th. Love to make it back here. Let's take a look at Couch as he drops down to now 17th, 3 wide.
Oh.
The 49 almost takes him off. Vincent Arthur looking at him holding on. Clink. Oh my gosh.
Wow.
Probably a horrible place to be. Good job by everybody on the avoidance there. Let's check out Brady Moats. As Moats had some trouble the prior lap. And we fired through.
Oh. Okay. Yeah, somebody else locked him up, gave a little smoke, and I think he checked up, and by that point he'd missed his, gopher cam on a road course. That's new.
Yeah, and that is your stage winner right here.
Alrighty.
That was a piece of cake for him. As you see, Ryan Bird and Vincent Arthur. Arthur has now moved up to 3rd. So I ask and I shall receive. Mr. Arthur makes it into a top 3 spot. And that worked out very well for him. Brady Moats sitting 6th and all the way back here in 10th. Brandon Dunford has fought from the 22nd position to get a top 10 for the stage. Not bad.
Not at all.
Bass Pro machine. Getting up front.
Now, at this point, we should anticipate seeing everyone come in?
No.
Really? So
Take a
you
look,
guys...
Ryan Patty. No. That's okay. A little nudge to the wall there. Patty will get the pit crew to check out and make sure he's all right. All right. We'll see if there are any takers to pit road here. I would say maybe some of our guys in the back might pit again. I would say some won't. Maybe Cody Eldred will not come down. That way you can try to flip-flop this field. And we'll see if Jacob Malone decides to come down. Apparently, it doesn't seem anything's wrong here. He had a 5-second lead in a matter of 2 laps.
Yeah, I'm looking at the 1st through 9th. And then Mr. Patty have not come down. And that's our front runners. Brandon Dunford is the only one that's come through pit and sitting in 10th. Everybody below that pretty much has made a stop or 2.
Yeah, but this could be the make or break of anybody's race out here. It's extremely hard to pass on these road courses. This is why qualifying is so critical. So if Jacob Malone pits, he could lose a ton of positions here. If he doesn't pit, he's going to definitely have to pit stage 2. And that could be pretty close out here, Stella.
Yeah, I don't know if I'd want to push it. But if you say, if they take fuel in stage 1, then they won't have to. Aha! Everybody.
Right. They're going to pit. Let's see who hangs out. Eldred decided to come down. Moniz is not.
Okay.
sure if they can cut through the inside here. Looks like Josh Conover is looking to get that lap back.
Excellent.
Can't blame him, but he's going to have to be quick. Also figure he's got to have a fast lap once he gets the lucky dog around.
He's got to do it again.
Yeah, he's got to tear around, get back down in the pit, fuel again, tear back around, and hopefully catch him before the flag goes green.
Goodness.
Yep. All right. Gutsy call here by Jacob Malone. Took 4 tires and fuel.
Okay. Well, I'll tell you, on a road course, we've seen it go both ways. Win because they took the tires, lose because they took the tires. So that's really not a surefire death sentence.
Yeah, maybe. Maybe. I'm not 100% on that. I mean, we've seen drivers like Justice Murphy who took tires and it lost them the race.
Yes.
You know, I mean, completely. But I don't know if, Jacob Malone just feels better having fresh rubber under that car for the punishing he was putting on it at the very beginning. I mean, how in the world do you pick up 5 seconds over everybody else out there?
Yeah, and well, he had one heck of a jump as far as a takeoff after that caution.
Yep.
That didn't hurt.
All right, Juice Cone, you see is sitting back. He will be popping out next time by.
Ah.
Right now, Josh Conover should be our lucky dog around here. As he's going to try to shoot off the track and get up to the front. As well as the rest of the drivers if they decide to come in much later. Dakota Moniz, Aaron Krolick, I believe Brian Jones. Our top 3 drivers did not come in to pit this stage. They came in last time and topped off on lap number 9. Possibly more of a top off for these guys, as the lowest time out of the 3 of them is almost 59 seconds. All 3 of them spent an extended amount of time down there in the box.
Talk about extended amount of time. Tim Harper just spent a little over 2 minutes, so he was getting something fixed up.
Conover coming down in the pit now.
I think you did say he needed to top off.
Yeah, but he would have also needed to get the wave around. And if I'm not mistaken, this forfeits his lucky dog position.
That would be crushing.
Unless it's a risk factor. Now him pitting now. It weighs with the group. Or if he had to tear around fuel and then get back out there, they may be under green. He's 180 away from him.
Well, not like he needs the draft.
No.
But yeah, that yes, it does put him, in the 15s, 16s, where everybody else pit. That the only ones that are still out there, like you say, are Moniz, Krolick, and Jones, who pit on 9. You think they'll make it to stage 2?
Yeah, I'm not sure. Trying to figure out what Zach Hollinger's doing here. Here we go. Yeah, the guys who pit on lap 9 should be able to make it to the following stage.
Okay.
Should. I've been under a couple of cautions here lately. Yeah, normally the outside lane stays to the outside and goes straight through. That way guys aren't turning and clinking into each other.
Ah.
On a caution lap, you see the choose cone car scurrying back to pit road. Starting at the end of the longest line will be Mr. Hollinger there. Pace car's off. Getting ready to get back underway here. Dakota Moniz, Aaron Kralik, and Brady Moat sitting 1, 2, and 3. It's a dive into turn number 1. Look who sends it, though.
Yes.
Jacob Malone, 3 wide. That's going to cause problems for the guys on the outside. He's able to hold it, though.
He does.
Great job. Let's get over top. Right now, Malone here on the outside, and this is watching who our previous leader was try to fight through traffic here. Remember, he started on fresh tires, so you see him slipping and sliding around a little bit until he can get him forced, and around Brian Jones goes. Little nudge there. Ends up sending him on around. Jacob Malone has fought up to third.
Yeah, he's already made up 4 places.
Yeah, right now, but he's got to stay away from Vincent Arthur, who's currently sitting behind him with 4 tires and fuel as well. Boy, look at him slide along the backside of Aaron Kralik there. Hard on the brakes is Malone. Vincent Arthur wants to send it in there. Excellent job. Malone's going to try to ricochet off of him, cut him off. Great job. Malone holds on to second. Brady Moats holding way out front by at least a second here. And now everybody's going to be chasing him. Wow.
Yeah, but he's coming on him like this, the rubber band tied to him.
Yeah, as we're riding along, Brady Moats sounded like he accidentally double shifted down. And almost crushed it. I'll say Nick Geilis had a problem out there as well. We'll take a peek back at it, but I want to keep an eye on our battle for the lead up front. Moats under fire here. Right now, Brady Moats' Camaro is in trouble. Moats trying to stay out front, looking to see if the Flatline Motorsports gang decides to help each other out here. Let's see if Brady Moats can jam him up for Vincent Arthur to get around, and so Vincent Arthur can run away with this. And that is not going to happen. Jacob Malone.
Yes, it is.
Wow. Yeah, let me tell you right there, there was a little, there was something behind that one.
No subtlety involved.
No. The key would be now is for Jacob Malone not to lose his cool and just get back in composure and go back for the attack. He's sent behind Vincent Arthur right now working on Brady Moats. Yeah, Malone is not going to be looking to give up at all here. Oh yeah, there's the slice. There's the slice. So Malone and Vincent Arthur around Brady Moats here, and here comes Malone. Now remember, these two have been in cahoots the past couple of times here, of these two bumping each other and banging each other on the track. I got a feeling we're going to see this again.
Now, if you think about it, Jacob Malone is already locked in for a round of 8. Like you say, Vince Arthur is going to be on close to the cut line in the next round. I don't foresee him not making the next round, but do you think Jacob Malone can kind of freewheel it here, being that he has nothing to lose?
Some would say this is a business decision. Jacob Malone is going to want to win this. 1, for bragging rights. 2, so it doesn't lock Vincent Arthur in. He doesn't want him to get any extra stage points. He doesn't want him to get the win here at the end. So Malone right now is chasing Vincent Arthur, and I wanted you to kind of keep an eye on the lines that Jacob Malone is taking to outrun Vincent Arthur here. There was a turn when we make to the right that he continues staying right, oddly. I've even raced... Oh, yeah. Vincent Arthur, big check up there. And Malone almost rearranges him.
But wow, it's almost like he gave him a boost by bumping into the back of him.
Yeah, well, as Vincent Arthur had checked up and nailed him as he let off the brake, which allowed it to shove him forward. Right here. This is the turn I've been keeping an eye on. Look how Malone stays to the farther inside here of the track, which is allowing him to gain more speed through this section. Look at the distance he's able to make up here on Vincent Arthur. So we'll see if this continues to be much of the same. We'll double check and come back to this later. All right, so we saw Brian Jones have a little bit of trouble back on lap number 18. Right now, this should be Nick Gillis in the number 3. Boy, you can see almost the rear end unload there.
Yep.
Ouch.
Oh, stop, guys.
Yet no caution.
Okay.
Kyle Rochelle. Same lap here. Oh, hops it.
That'll do. Oh,
hey, good job keeping it off the wall.
He did. I'm just glad nobody was coming up behind him. Hello there, Darren, out in the chat. He says, howdy, friends.
And, yeah, that was Nick Gillis there. And Adam Kulikowski will be the last one to round up this one. Holy cow. I think you can always see there's an issue when you see the amount of speed.
Yes.
When guys start heading toward the turn, there's a lot of speed getting in there. And that ends up being trouble later on. All right, cutting that lead in half is Jacob Malone. And we are under caution.
So, what and who caused this one? I don't see anybody jumping into the pits like they've crashed themselves silly.
There, Dakota Moniz. I see him backwards. Let's take a look at what happens here.
A whole cluster of them.
Oh, man, look out.
1, 2, 3.
Here's the trouble right there.
Yeah, but we see guys doing full circle burnouts and it not causing.
Yeah, not in the middle of the track with somebody oncoming.
Okay.
All right. So, Vincent Arthur and Jacob Malone are going to re-greet each other. Josh Conover has set himself up for the lucky dog position again.
Okay.
We'll see if he gets the wave around this time to get back onto the lead lap. And try to see what we can do to salvage his race here. Currently, Josh Conover is sitting third in the points with 43. Tom Senchak is only 5 points ahead of him. Now, Senchak is having a fairly decent race as he's currently sitting in 6th.
Yeah, that kind of beats the heck out of 20th.
Yep. We'll see if Conover can bring it back here. Yeah, and a driver unusually far back is Ryan Bird.
Considering he started up in second. Second?
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Ah.
Yeah, so Bird's all the way back here with Conover. As the woes continue here. Conover, we'll see if he can get back on the lead lap. Hoping he does. We'll keep you guys apprised of who decides to rejoin pit. Cody Reeder has been down there for the last 30 minutes. And Cody Smith, in the 20 Toyota, he has retired for the night. Which is hateful. He only made it about six laps.
Yeah.
Yeah, what you said.
Sorry.
No takers at pits.
Oh, that was bad. It's like I'm gonna go. Never mind.
Yep. Tim Harper and Everett Coutts working their way on down.
Most of our fellas in the back: Cody Eldred, Kyle Rochelle, Nick Geilis, Adam Kulikowski, Ryan Bird, Zach Hollinger.
Yeah, I've got to say, this is probably... Yeah, there he goes. There's the lucky dog. But everybody else is slicing him here, so he's trying to get around without more damage, and finally...
I'm free.
Well, right now, he's got to haul butt around. Right now, as he's out front, this will put him onto the lead lap. He's going to have to come down and see if he wants to pit. Mile might be a really good time for Conover to come down and throw another set of tires on. And then get back out there, use the next following lap to heat him up. When they get back under green, they'll be on the freshest tires out there.
Because I would just think this, you know, he gets the wave around, he's back on the lead lap, he goes in, he's a lap down again. That would not happen?
No, he'll be able to get him. And figure
Okay.
if your pit stop is 14 seconds and you can get back out of pits in 48 seconds, and these lap times are taking 2 minutes and 45 seconds.
Excellent.
He should be able to get tires, get fuel, get back out there, and meet back up with the gang, and try again.
Nice.
Right now, this is his position. He's all the way down on the bottom. As the choose cone car has made its choice out there, we'll see if he is. Nope, still sitting on the bottom, so we still got another lap to go here.
Well, we've got some extended pit work being done on Ryan Bird, Couts, Harper, and Hollinger.
Yep.
Goodness.
Yeah, a lot of time. Almost every one of these drivers have been down here for at least 2 minutes. So we'll see if they get up and boogie out of there here in a little bit. Everett Couts, the first one to split.
Wow, that could have not been good.
What?
Well, Vince Arthur was heating up his tires or keeping them warm, and Jacob Malone started to come down on the inside, and I thought he was gonna swoop right into him.
All right, Ryan Bird is running out of time here. He's really got to hurry up and get out of there. Right front damage here to Bird.
Yes, still. But he's catching up.
Yeah, I just figure he's just going to have to deal with it out there. Make the best of it. Still remaining in pits is Tim Harper. And Cody Reeder, after 34 minutes, still remains down there with an engine swap.
Couch is just about to catch up. Ooh.
All right, Conover pretty happy as he meets back up. Couts working on it. All right, Bird getting out there. He's working around the 88 machine there of Zach Hollinger.
Goodness, that is a long, long way to go.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-oh. Here we go. Concentrate, fellas. Concentrate. All right. Okay. Thought we had one final taker there.
Stella, out there in the chat, we have an oddball question.
Okay.
Wrong league.
League. Very much so.
Yep, you'll be able to catch him actually tomorrow night.
And which Guzik are you looking for?
Brad or Dawson.
Right. Maybe just Mama Goose.
Definitely see this one get back underway here. Ace truck should be working on off. They'll get a straight shot here. What happened there? Looked like Jacob Malone got a little out of sorts. Let's see if he can dive into turn number 1 unscathed. There he goes. Clears Brady Moats. And look at Malone. Oh my gosh. Right now out there. Evan out there saying, new to the chat, buddy. Appreciate you hanging in there. Joining us here tonight, I think Everett Couch says he went off track there for just a moment.
Uh-oh.
Yep, not good. Already trouble back there with Guileless. If I am not mistaken, I don't know, some of the speeds we're showing might be re-electing another yellow flag here.
How come we're behind another yellow? We go 6 road courses and never see a yellow.
Right. I've never seen this many so close together. Said we had a problem up here with Adam Kulikowski. Says Conover gave him a nudge. So what happens? Oh my gosh. What was that?
Uh-oh.
Eldred into the back of 8. Bird into the wall. More damage to the right front. This is the caution.
Oh.
Look at Conover. What an avoidance, baby.
That's... Oh, come on. Is he stuck? I think he might be stuck. Everybody. Oh my heavens. That did take a bit of a toll there on a few cars.
Oh,
Yeah.
man. Guileless almost made it.
Yeah, Cody Eldridge just sent it into that corner. Everybody else slowed down. He says, I don't need no stinking slowdown.
Yeah, it kind of bites because you do hear them clinking and smacking off each other there. Mm. Yeah, I think probably out of all of this, Bird gets the worst. Slams into that wall there. Alrighty then. See, and we got back-to-back cautions here.
And Jake Malone down in the pits.
Yep.
Looks
well,
like everybody.
Everybody except Josh Conover. Well, this could be an excellent strategy call here, as he's currently on lap 27.
And
Stage
Tim
will
Harper.
be at lap 30.
Okay.
So he could be setting himself up for a stage win here. Talk about being a lap down and having the possibility of a stage win. That could be interesting here. I like the call. All right, and the number 17 of Cody Reeder reemerges after the engine replacement. Got it back together. And they'll be getting back underway here in just a moment. All right. Driver's dealing with a boatload of damage down there is Ryan Bird. I'll see if we can grab a hold of Ryan Bird in the 49 Chevrolet. Ryan Bird, you got a copy?
Yes, sir.
All right, man, dude, this race, elected to be one of the faster guys out here. Talk to me about what's going on out there.
A whole lot of people not using their brains. You got a guy, first off, that can't barely run a lap by himself without crashing, decided to take no tires and put himself in the middle of everything, caused a wreck. And then whatever the 15 just did, that was mind-boggling. I don't know if y'all got a replay of that, but my God.
Of course we did, man. We went over top and we watched everything that happened here. And it was a little confusing because I wasn't sure if the 8 had cut him off here. I saw the 8 was high side, and then 15 went to shoot the gap, and 8 came down.
There was no gap to shoot. I mean, that's an area where you're maybe 20% throttle or on the brake. You know, there's no reason to just go wide open to the back of someone. That was incredible. So it's been a frustrating race, to say the least.
Yeah, I can say it's definitely difficult there, and it seems, unfortunately, you've greeted the wall a few times here tonight. How do we bounce back from this?
Just keep doing 4 minutes of damage repair at a time, and we'll see what happens. I don't know where I'm at in the playoff standings. I don't know if it matters at this point, but just gonna try and be smart. Hope all these people keep taking themselves out, and I can collect a couple points here, because I'm not gonna do it on speed anymore.
All right, buddy. I'll try to hang in there, and we'll hopefully we'll see you out there making some moves out there that works you up to the front.
Will do. Appreciate it.
Yep. All right, we'll put him back with late apex. And I knew I was talking earlier here, Stella, about him being able to shoot a gap. I want you to take a peek here at what I was talking about. Notice how the 8 is swiping down here.
Yes.
And that's what I was concerned about, is it looked like the 15 would have had a solid clear.
Yes.
But from, you know what I mean? From where? I mean, he kind of shut the door on him really quick here. Take a look at it. Oof. Yeah, it looked like he was going to stay up higher. Now, yeah, he may have been diving into that turn a little fast, but
he saw an avenue.
Yeah. Yeah, so hopefully hopefully Ryan Bird is able to boomerang back and get back out there. As you can see, he's back on the track currently.
Okay. Yeah, he is right now just on the cutoff line, just above the cutoff for the round of 8. So he does really need to finish. What is happening with Jacob Malone? Finish well this evening.
I don't know, but this drops him down to the 13th spot. I don't know what happened. I don't.
Yeah, he was in. Yeah. Oh, that. I mean, he had a normal, what looked like 4 tires and fuel type of pit stop, but then held. Wasn't a speeding, was it?
Doesn't look like it here. We'll see if we can get a little piece of what happened out there without affecting them. Hopefully somebody can help explain this to me here. Maybe we'll just get lucky. The number 69 here of Jacob Malone. Jacob, before we head to green, man, hey, what happened out of pit road here?
I sped.
He was a speed.
Out or in?
I sped in.
Ah,
Yeah, at the very end, right before I came to my stall, I clipped 41 and it sent me to that rear. So now I gotta
yeah.
drive from last to first.
Hey,
Um,
Jacob, you got it, buddy. The way I look at it, who just came from even a lap down? Josh Conover. You got a chance, buddy. Good luck to you out there.
All right, thank you. I'm gonna need it. Have a good one.
Yep.
right.
All right, Jacob Malone getting ready to get back under green flag here. And
Wow.
Josh Conover from a lap down coming alive here. And we'll see if they decide to extend the stage. As lap number 30 is clear here. They make the cross across the line. Josh Conover's got it. And we are already stacking up here in the back. Oof, nudge to the wall there. That looked like Cody Height, right rear, may have caught the edge of that wall. Looks like he did get lucky, though. Was able to get off of there and get back to it. Look at Ryan Bird, full send in there. As to the inside of him goes Jacob Malone. Well, I tell you what, Malone gets plenty of camera time. This guy is on fire. Look at this. Malone up to third. Is still sitting 13th, though. He's starting to see if he can slice around Moniz. Moniz now in trouble of the outside line. Watch Jacob Malone send it, and he does. Does not snap off to the side, trying to take advantage of it while he can. Kralik getting loose. Kralik now on the rollback. Not heading out of the race, though. Not that kind of rollback. Let's take a look here as everybody's getting through the stop. Who is sending it? Holy cow!
Sorry. Oh my goodness, we are
I
so
couldn't get the
under
camera to
caution.
lock on to him.
Oh, we are under caution, and we so have to see that at least 3 more times. That was amazing.
I couldn't get the camera to grab him because they couldn't believe what was happening.
He was at a big truck rally. Flying
What just
there.
happened? All right, let's take a look what happens to Aaron Kralik here. Holy cow. And fortunately, nobody gets caught in this.
No.
Except Height
No.
kind of rear ends him there. Oh, Malone.
Oh.
Look out.
Oh my goodness. It just was so. I apologize to anybody if I blew your eardrums out, but that caught me off guard.
Let's try this. We're
Jesus.
locking him up, slings it to the side, and got nothing. And
What?
launches
Just
it.
Jay says that was like 10 feet. Holy crap.
Hold on a second. I gotta. We
Oh.
gotta.
We got a gopher cam it.
Hold on a second.
Yes. Yes. That was awesome. There's your thumbnail.
Holy cow.
Him across the windshield. Oh, I don't know if I've laughed this hard at a.
I mean, where's Cody Height? I bet you he gets a good view of this as well. Look at the clear.
It's like one of those.
But as Evel
Demolition
Knievel would say, I made it.
Yes, yes, he did. Oh, oh, all right. I love it. That was worth the price of admission tonight. We are so very sorry for laughing, Aaron, but that was just monumental. That was.
Holy cow, that was amazing.
Yes.
I wonder.
I think that was
If
like
I
a
can
Hot Wheels
catch-
thing.
Catch this. Had a good time here. Where is Brian Jones? Here he is.
Because he starts there.
How much catches our drone? Holy cow.
Oh.
I mean,
Corners? We don't need no stinking
the
corners.
height at which he gets. Here's the nose cam here of Brian Jones.
Ah. And sticks the landing.
Oh, I think I've even got a flyby.
No.
All right, for God's sakes, let's get it back.
Okay. Oh. Ah. Well, if the other one wasn't staged, this one sure was.
I wonder. Okay, perfect. I know exactly who to get. I know exactly who to get. Brian Jones, you got a copy?
Yes, sir. I got you.
All right, you already know what I'm gonna ask. Dude, how are we gonna need a new race suit?
Yes. I got so freaked out that I hit the kill switch, and I was wondering why my car wasn't going. But I survived it, and that's the important part.
Oh no.
Dude, that jump that ended up going across your hood in front of you. I mean, we replayed it about 5 times here, and that was the most amazing thing we had ever seen of coming across the front there. I guess this is what you would call the dangers of road course racing?
Yeah. How close was it? I couldn't really tell. I kind of closed my eyes a little bit.
It came over the top of your hood. It cleared from one corner to the other before he landed. That was impressive.
Okay. So he jumped me.
Yes.
Of his car was in your windshield.
Yeah, if you had been any faster, he'd have put it in the driver's window. I mean, that was close.
Oh wow. Well, give me a screenshot of that, and I'll put it up there.
Yeah, that's
Without a
definitely going to
doubt.
happen. Well, I think we might. We're even going to nail it down for even Cody Height, I think, who was sitting behind you during that moment, and how close it was as he clears, and you were extremely close, man. All right, well, this race has been kind of a turn of ups and downs for you here. How do we get this? How do we get this race car to stay going in the right direction?
Well, I need to not wreck. I qualified really, really well, and I messed myself up getting into the wall and then overcooking the bus stop. And if I just settle down and get in the flow of things, I think I can do pretty well here. I got speed, especially on the long run, so we'll see how it goes.
All right, man. Well, you're going to have a lot of guys around you going to be trying to make, some pull away out there. Josh Conover, Tom Senchak, Vincent Arthur, those guys in front of you have been on a tear. But I believe somebody who might be either starting your inside or outside here is going to be that number 69 Bucky's machine. He's been in trouble. He's been putting really a clinic on today. Do you follow alongside him, or you try to jam this guy up?
Oh, he's the squirrel. I'm just going to let him go and follow behind him. He's going to work his way through the field, and hopefully I can make up a couple spots with him.
All right, Brian Jones, good luck to you out there, buddy.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
All right, boy, that's going to be close. Glad to bring somebody up here in the booth who's having a decent time out there tonight. He's been shifting back and forth out there, whether he's going to be able to have a solid finish or not. All right, choose cone.
Sorry. And plotting is happening out there between Jay and your wife of making a reel out of that. So you got to come up with a good byline. Oh.
Which you're saying is a new TikTok or something?
Yeah,
All right, well, we'll see
Those
if we can
little
get some Van
shorts.
Halen in there.
little shorts you used to do.
Yep. Jump.
Ah. Oh, there. That's the organized you go around and I go
Right.
inside. Okay.
Stella, we've had a slew of cautions here. I have never seen so many at a road before in all my years of broadcasting. But fortunately, I would say most of them are pretty much called for. I just want to know, when was stage?
Yeah. Well, we came back. Usually stage is called within 5, before. But I'm not sure when they went ahead and did that and who would have been the winner. But we are now back under green flag at
3
lap
wide
34.
again. Look at this. Look at this.
No.
Oh my gosh, I think Vincent Arthur just
Vincent
got dumped.
Arthur is backwards and
Oh!
sideways and caught.
Everett counts.
Oh.
What the heck? Oh
There
my
we
gosh.
go. There. I don't know, but Jake Christenberry just thread his way nice slow through all that mess.
I'm trying to figure out which drivers didn't get involved.
Yeah, probably the ones that are about the top 10 now. Everybody else got squished. But Jacob Malone is third.
Well, he did send it 3 wide, and anybody else who was on Lucky Dog, this is really working out here. They do have to complete 1 lap, so everybody has to go around once and then catch the pace truck.
Okay.
All right, let's take a look at this garbage turn.
Oh,
Good Lord, you can already see Brady Motes sending
Brady
it in.
Motes flying up on him.
Well, Motes is already a couple of times slung off the track. Oh my gosh, yeah, maybe we should. Let me see if I can find a different angle. God, that's just. So Motes sending it into Vincent Arthur here. Comes down on Senchak.
Yes.
Malone hooks the back end of Senchak to help turn him. And backwards they go. So what keeps Vincent Arthur from going around? Vincent Arthur's already sliding.
Motes pops him again. I don't think
Oh, when he snaps off.
There. Yeah, Malone didn't spin anybody.
So we
Whoops.
talk to Jones.
Goink.
Watch the 8. Boom! Gosh.
Why?
I wonder if he couldn't see. I wonder if there was so much smoke he just sent it.
Gravy.
Everett Couch is going to be dealing with a heavy amount of damage here. Let's see if we see what he sees here.
Hello.
Oh, he figured with Motes still in the right direction.
Oh, that he was going forward. Well, he
Right.
had no place to go
And
because
then
he
all
was
of a
in
sudden
the
he
side
stops.
of Cody Height. Wow.
So Brady Motes technically starting this fiasco here. Look at this mashup.
Catastrophe. Yes. The guys on the inside line seem to have squeaked through. Everybody on the outside just... Oh.
Yeah.
Did you see that?
Well, Height's a little wound up right now.
I can't believe he stopped in time not to hit him.
All right. Some drivers
only
coming
saving-
on down.
The only saving grace of all this is that these guys are only going maybe, 80 miles an hour? Tops? When this happens, so...
At this point, they're going to have
Nobody's-
to put tires instead of concrete walls out there.
Nobody's crippled. Oh, yeah. Jeez.
Here's the 8. Looks like the quarter panel just got pulled out.
So what number caution are we looking at here? Because this particular tower does not. 6th. Wow.
So 5 unscheduled.
Wow.
And Matthew George is getting closer and closer to having a chance at this one.
he's up 7, but Brandon Dunford's up 17.
All right, Jay out there saying he's a little frustrated with what's going on. You think if I pull him into the booth, he'll cuss me?
Oh, don't do it.
Yeah, I probably shouldn't. No. I think pulling anybody from Flatline, somebody's gonna be in my ear. I see Brady Moats. I don't know what's going on there.
Oh.
Tim Harper is retired in the number 12. He made it to lap 27, and then that was it for him. So Brady Moats and Vincent Arthur. A lot of time down pit road here.
I would not pull up that gentleman right there.
What happened to Aaron Krolick? Did he just wreck?
Just now?
Oh.
No. Fuel saving. That's it. Just fuel saving.
This is during the caution.
Alrighty then.
Don't worry, Zach, we're catching all this.
Boink. Oh my. Okay. Reconfiguring. 2024.
So,
You're not going to ask me that.
what am I going to ask?
I don't know, but I'm sure I won't have the answer.
Yeah, in other words, how'd the top 10 go in the last stage? Yeah, jokes.
Actually, I was just going to say, if you'd like, I'm going to go talk to Mr. Gladulik and see if he has a definitive on stage 2. At
Sure.
least,
Go ahead. He's about to get maimed, I'm sure.
Okay, I'll wait. So,
Oh.
jeez.
All right. He survives.
Okay.
All right, so we got Josh Conover and Jacob Malone here in that front row. They're going to be going at it with Brian Jones and Ryan Patty sitting right behind. Patty's had some trouble here tonight as well. Patty going to look to try to turn this around. All right, now we're hoping the best for Ryan Patty to come out on top on this one. So Full Send Motorsports, Ryan Patty is out there sitting, I believe he is third out there on the track. See if he can hang in there. So these guys getting ready side by side. Green flag will be out here in just a moment. Ryan Patty in the 56 Toyota, Jacob Malone in the 69 Ford, and Josh Conover in the 42 Chevrolet. Cross pass. Wait for the restart zone. All right, here we go. Let's try this again right now. 3 of our fastest drivers up front. Brian Jones trying to get into the mix. Matthew George. Hopefully he doesn't overdrive the car. Just needs to get back in rhythm and get back to it. Oh, Malone is around. Malone goes around here on lap number 38. Unfortunately, this does send him spinning out of control. I think Jake Christenberry got the worst of it here. And right now, I can feel the frustration on Malone. He's going to be really angry now. Inside line here on the 3 of Guileless. Not Jesus, Guileless. Come on. As right now they're shuffling through. We'll take another look here. What turns Jacob Malone around? As I thought he was going for the lead. Looked like he was trying to slice to the inside of Conover.
Nope.
Rumble strips and around. Makes the stop. Oh! That was actually Kyle Rochelle.
I was going to say, who just avoided him to the extreme?
Yeah. Rochelle, who looks like he hooks Christenberry here around the turn. Sees it.
Oh.
Holy cow. So Malone not satisfied with how he was making his passes. Spins around, and he's going to try to see if he can win this race as he chops back to the front. I think we got another driver down here. I think Brian Jones gets caught up.
Oh,
Jones was into the wall here, and another driver around. Dakota Moniz, who needed a solid finish here tonight. Right now, currently, he is sitting in that 12th spot, 33 points down. Stella, there is trouble on this track. It's like there's oil around some of these turns.
Yeah, oil or cold tires?
Here, the track's cooling down one or the other. Almost out to a 2-second lead over top of everybody else. Josh Conover to Ryan Patty. Horrible time to have guys wrecking out, though, as no stages are left. Stella, can you update us on any of the stages out here?
I can. Stage 2 actually ended when the caution came out on lap 26. So at that point, you were looking at Vincent Arthur, Jacob Malone, and Brady Moats, 1, 2, and 3 at least. So those guys will be raking in some points.
Yeah, they're going to need it, seeing where they're all sitting now. Vincent Arthur and Jacob Malone still doing battle out there between 7th and 8th. As they are reeling in Cody Height, who's finally got back up to the 6th position. Out of the top 5, Ryan Patty is the only Toyota sitting out there, as he is trying to see if he can reel in Josh Conover. Unfortunately, seems to not be going the opposite direction. Now he suffers a 2.5-second deficit, but he's 2 seconds in front of Ryan Bird. Bird says he's been working to fight his way back up to the front, but it is not working out as well as he had hoped. Quick hop through. The bus stop there as they sling through, back into turn number 3, and the 49 machine continuing to churn back out there. Jacob Malone starting to make some moves here. Oh, man, you can't tell me that wasn't. Something's going on here. Vincent Arthur riding him up the track. Malone not happy about it. Yeah, he's trying to get there. Look at the rotors glowing there on Vincent Arthur. These two, I'm telling you, if we could get them out of the car, I think they'd fist fight.
Nope, that's not. But yeah, this is racing, though, people. I mean, I love it. It's up close and personal, and it's skill based. So keep the attitudes, the tempers, and the and the language to a minimum, and we will have a nice finish here.
Yeah, I would say something happened. There's no way these guys just randomly start bashing each other's doors in heading into turn number 3. So something happened. And you can see right there, Jacob Malone starting to put the pressure here on Cody Height. Height able to make a quick little getaway, though. Right now, Malone sees his time is ticking away. If he wishes to regain the lead, he has got to come up with 11 3/4 of a second. Oh, Vincent Arthur.
Check the chat. What happened?
Vincent Arthur missed the bus stop.
Ah.
Outside line here for Malone. He's going to see if he can rush Cody Height into this turn. Gonna keep him from making a full turn.
Yeah.
Jacob Malone makes a jump, and he's gonna have to fall on back.
Oh, yeah. I thought he was going to tick the wall a little bit there with the butt end of his car, but he maintained.
Yeah, let me tell you right now, you can't tell me Jacob Malone isn't putting the pressure on here. Holy cow, he is all over him. Oh, man, yep.
That's not good.
Yep.
That's not.
Well, I can't say as I'm hoping Height isn't looking to retaliate. And he is.
Wow.
Yeah, as we take a look back at that, I did not see a problem with what Jacob Malone did here. As these two have been fighting. There's Vincent Arthur slinging off the track. What in the world has gotten into these two? Yeah, right now he seems to be public enemy number one.
Yes.
Malone, no contact, almost nicks the wall here. But watch as he's got the turn entry. Look at the speed he gets. Has to check up. There's the tire smoke. 84 backs up the turn something fierce. Let's take a look. As he's running down Height, he slices to the inside here. He's got him. 84 making a swipe down. 69 is already there.
Height was up on the blue line
Yeah.
before he cut down. Oh, maybe as you say, he
but
was
hold
trying
on a
to
second. This is
triangulate
the
the
part that
turn.
bothers me here.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's retaliation. And I want to see in the rule book where that comes into play. So Cody Height suffering damage now, even to the front nose, has dropped him down to the 13th position. Malone now up to 6th. You know who this reminds me of, Stella? Alex Forget.
Good driver.
When things go wrong, he buckles down and drives harder. Watch this. Right now, Jacob Malone is now up to 5th. Well, excuse me, 6th. He's aiming for 5th as he had looked like he had Matthew George dead to rights there. Look at Malone. That turn right there, whatever he is doing, he has figured it out. Let's see if he repeats this turn the exact same way he did the last one. Yes, he is. He's going to go for it. Inside line here on Matthew George. George has to hang out to the side, but I got to say, Stella, this is racing.
Yes.
And now Malone has fought his way up to 5th. So right now, a lot of camera time here for the 69 machine. We'll catch back up with him after he shaves down another 2 seconds to catch Brandon Dunford, which it doesn't look like he seems to be slowing down at all. Checking out there in the chat, looks like Bill Harkins is saying the DQ with a 3-week EOL.
Yep. Yeah, everybody seems to have a different set of rule books out there as far as this goes. With, everybody, each league will have their admins. Look at those glowing rotors. Whee! Oh.
Yeah, I know. Well, we'll see. If penalties will hold up. I hate to see that for Cody Height, as remember, he needed this race to have a solid finish, and he needed to be over top of Ryan Bird, which, unfortunately, Bird's hanging out there in second, which is not what Cody Height needs for him to kind of flip the line here. But I don't think he's going to get it, as Bird has got a couple stage points in him tonight. Bird is sliding on around, trying to make the best of this race here.
With 21 laps to go.
Yep, I think Aaron Krolick just did something here.
Uh-oh. Not again.
Yeah, I think Aaron Krolick just took himself way out of the race here. Yeah, I think he just, yep. That did it, 43, and I think he just sent it out the track. So he is our next driver to retire out there. And pass for the lead here. Ryan Bird, Josh Conover. Do have to ask who that is at the back of pit lane, though.
Conover coming in.
Is this a drive-through? No. Last time Conover came in was back around lap 27. 23 to 27, so he may not have enough fuel to make it.
Wow.
Ryan Patty having to join as well. The number 19 of Brady Modes. This is the one I saw. Looked like he was heading into pit road here. I don't know if he ended up spinning out. Oh, clink.
Oh, he sure did.
All right, there's Senchak.
My goodness. What did he do to the car?
I don't know if he broke a toe link,
Wow.
because that was a hard
He's
hit.
creeping along.
See the right rear?
Oh, the right. Yes, the right rear is locked up.
Yep.
Ouch.
Ryan Bird, after saying he might not have anything for these guys, gets the lead. Jacob Malone working his way down pit road after a hard fight up to the front.
That's painful. But Brandon Dunford, Everett Couts, and Vince Arthur are going down too.
Yeah.
Cody Eldred down to pit lane.
All right, in and out for some of these guys.
Wow. And 4 tires for others.
Yeah. Especially this guy. Very odd to see a driver take tires so many times.
Well, smoke them if you got them.
I guess. Right now, Ryan Bird out to a pretty comfortable lead, which he's going to go ahead and give up as he's heading down pit road now. Matthew George looking to be, I believe, our next leader here.
Yes.
Fortunately for Matthew George, Brian Jones, pit on lap 27, is all over him here.
Right on his
George
tail.
came in on 31, looks like for repair. And Jones is going to stay out. Oh, George! Tried to pull an Aaron Krolick, but not as good.
I think he might have had a little tiny bit of help there.
All right, Bird working his way out of pits now. Jones has the lead. Fuel and go for Conover. I'm hoping this hasn't given a couple of our drivers out there the end of their race. Uh-oh.
Oh, Mr. Guileless, what are you doing in the lawn again?
All right, Brian Jones has overtaken for the lead here. Josh Conover sits second. Ryan Bird is third. We're expected to have seen Jacob Malone not take tires out there. That way he would not be sacrificing so much time. This does give Jacob Malone a 23-second gap he's going to need to make up here. There just not enough laps if he is able to do it, and if everything goes well. Jacob Malone's fastest time is a 1:19.7. Josh Conover's best time is a 1:29 or 1:20.9.
No. Okay.
So he could make up a possibility of a second per lap. And And there's just still, like I said, there's just not enough time. He's going to be 3 or 4 seconds out, and that's if he doesn't get caught up here. So Matthew Jordan's working his way down pit as he reaches his pit box now.
Now, be it known that Brian Jones has not been down pit since lap 27.
Yeah, he seems to be dragging it out a lot farther, and I would be wondering if he's waiting for another caution that might be inevitable. Seeing that as a frequent thing here at this track. Yeah, Vincent Arthur and Jacob Malone about to go at it again here.
No.
Yep,
Yes.
here we go. Go on, Stella, call it.
Oh, hell no. I noticed that they run just about the same line until they get into that one turn. And, yeah.
See the difference?
Jacob Malone tends to make up a lot of space. I mean, they don't have much space in between them to begin with. I mean, but that's, yeah. The question is Vincent Arthur ready, because he was able to overtake him last time? Is he going to be doing that mirror driving that you always talk about? Figuring out where he's got to go to block him.
Yeah, we'll see. I don't know. I would say Jacob Malone might have Vincent Arthur here, but Vincent Arthur then got in his head and started trying to chase him, and that's where he sent it through the bus stop, and there was no recovery after that. Wake Up Narcolepsy 24 Chevrolet of Vincent Arthur still remains in 6th position. 3 seconds left to go for him to catch Ryan Patty, who's currently in the number 5 spot. As we watch right now the battle here for 6th position.
With 16 laps to go.
Yep, pretty close here as Conover, I believe, is making the pass here on Brian Jones. And side by side, that was 3 wide here.
Yeah, these guys are driving the tires off of this race. It's I don't know if I have witnessed so much
This is the pass for the lead here.
Oh my heavens. Yeah, this is absolutely unprecedented, at least in my book. The hard, aggressive driving that they have going on this road course right now.
Yeah, well, you got to run away as fast as you can when you can, because track position matters. Ryan Bird is going to try to see if he can overcome Josh Conover, who regains the lead here. Checking back in on our battle here for 6th. Malone seems to be stalling out. I would say Vincent Arthur might be really blocking here, and this is when normally Jacob Malone gets agitated and starts pushing. Boy, right there. Well, you see Vincent Arthur trying to pinch him there. And I think, like I said, there's still payback here. There's more to this than what meets the eye, I assure you. Dakota Moniz. Looks like he had some trouble back here on lap number 50.
Uh-oh.
Brian Jones is working his way down pit road now. And Moniz.
Uh-oh.
Bummer. All right, appreciate you joining us out there, Bill Harkins. Definitely showing some support for us here. Ryan Bird definitely wrangling this car in. Every time he loses a little bit of control, does lose some time on our leader of Josh Conover, who's now stretched out to 1.3. Cody Hyde up to 3rd now. Ryan Patty is 4th. Vincent Arthur now 5th. Jacob Malone still on it. You know what they're going to say is if the 69 machine does give him a nudge here. Oh, right there. Right there, he's starting to push. He's starting to push right now. Looks like it might have bent our camera up here a little bit. There it is. There's the soft spot. Oh, there's the soft spot. He was looking for it. He saw it open up. think that's Ryan Patty. Patty actually coming down on lap 45
Oh.
here is off pace. 4 tires rotating here.
Okay. I
Yeah.
mean, just got out of the way.
Yeah, and especially doing
No.
70 miles an hour. Something's wrong here.
Yep.
Still, if the race is unwinnable for either one of these two, they're definitely putting on a show here. Oh, battle for the lead! Conover!
Oh, Conover's in the weeds. Well, that went south quick, but he only lost 1 spot. He is behind by 2 seconds.
What
but,
happens to Conover here? Oh, he hops it!
Yep. Yep.
Good job by
And
Bird. Look at the checkup there.
To avoid him, absolutely, and not be involved in it.
Good checkup. So Conover back down to second. Bird leading this one. And everyone said Bird is the man to beat out there. 88 machine is... Oh, no!
Oh, both of them.
And Conover regains it. Holy cow.
I thought he only had to wait so that he didn't pass anybody going through that.
Yeah, sometimes it can be a maximum of 5 to 6 seconds.
Oh.
With that hold, it's faster if you actually come to a stop, rather than drag out that time throughout the lap.
Oh, my heavens. Okay.
Yep. Yeah.
But he wasn't the only one that went straight there. Was that Cody Height that did the same, but right behind? Ooh.
Yeah,
behind
no,
him.
Malone's starting to set him up here. Boink.
Boink.
Yep.
Love that Mustang. Boy, got some issues on the right front, though.
Yeah, definitely a battle scar here. You see how close Malone gets that wall right there? Look at what it
Yes.
does for him in the upcoming turn. That's
well,
the
that's
difference.
what you say.
Oh,
Triangulate him.
okay, so that, see that right there? That right
Yes.
there, that is where he's trying to cut him off here and squish him into this wall. And he's been setting him up for the past couple of laps to do it.
But
Watch right when we come to the barrels. Oof. Because Vincent Arthur comes wide and then cuts right down toward those barrels. And Malone has been trying to take a look on the inside to get a hold of that spot. And Vincent Arthur keeps cutting him off. It's almost like he's mapped down where the strongest part Malone is. And Arthur not letting him by. So the Wake Up Narcolepsy machine is still continuing to hang on to fourth. As they are running into some lap traffic, Malone rearranging them again. Yeah.
Whoa.
Now
Okay.
Vincent Arthur not on his normal line here. Malone nails him again.
Wow.
Yeah, no, this is sending a message. He's annoyed. He wants past, and he will not
Well.
let him go.
But it's his
Yeah.
space
He's
right now.
Yeah, he's closer than ever. Here he comes. Watch Malone give him a shove through the turn. Good Lord. Yeah, right now this is excellent here so far. Let's check back in on Ryan Bird.
Wow. No.
Yeah, Bird to Conover sits about 1.3 seconds. Let's check back in on Malone again. Oh, Vincent Arthur. Vincent Arthur starting mirror driving. Here it comes. Sending it in the turn a little too deep. Coming through turn number 3 here to the outside. I think Malone has finally got him.
No, not yet.
Well, here comes the next turn. Next turn should be a left. Vincent Arthur's going to try to brake. Malone's going to hold to the inside. And, yep.
No, he turned him.
Yep,
Oh,
Arthur sends him.
wait, but the wall helped. He's not gone yet.
Wow.
Whew. Yikes. Wow. Wee. All right. Well, he's back up. What? Third? Oh, he's right back on him again. He just passed him.
Wow.
Yeah, you're gonna have to.
Yeah, I'll get there here in a second.
Okay.
So then after all that, here comes Malone. And you see how he's snapping the wheel? Oh, yeah. Sent him the rest of the way to the out. Now, if you consider that Malone has been sitting back not doing that the entire time.
Yeah. But to have the capability of going that fast as soon as you're out from behind someone, I mean, this is not like a slingshot maneuver. Yeah, he's probably saying now I have 9 laps to go, and 4 places that I have to get up to. Where
But
is
the
he? About
massive
20
amount of
seconds?
damage that Jacob Malone has currently.
Yeah, he's got 20 seconds behind and a front and a bit up
Oh!
front end.
Right front.
Yep.
Holy cow, right front toe lick is bent here.
Oh. I was just thinking it was body damage.
Oh no. Left front,
Oh.
right front. Oh boy.
Oh.
Yeah, he's bent to the side.
Oh. My.
So
Let's
can
not,
Jacob Malone make up 7 seconds to get Cody Hyde up here? Paula Malone out there saying you can only be patient for so long. I agree. I'm not saying I'm a Jacob Malone fan. I am in the booth to be impartial, but there's got to be something that's got to give. All right, let's check in our leaders. Josh Conover and Ryan Bird are sitting 1 and 2.
Pretty close 1 and 2.
Yeah.
No longer a second and a half or 2 seconds.
Yeah, well, these two have been slicing it back and forth. They're going to see if they can use Adam Kulikowski here as a jam.
Just gonna say this lap traffic is gonna. Wow, that was
Job by
close.
Bird. Stay on top of Ryan Bird. He stays hooked to that blue line the same Jacob Malone way here. Look at that slice. We are almost completing this lap, and we'll have 7 laps left to go here. Matthew George is having to bring it down into the pits, and that may do it for him.
He's got some right front damage also.
Stella,
Yes.
see whose this is? Cody Height, that was currently 3rd, has fallen to 7th.
Dare I ask what happened?
We'll see if we can take a peek. I'm not showing anything where Cody Height had a problem out there, but looks like pit road. So Cody Height coming down. Wow.
Yeah.
Fuel and go. So that puts Jacob Malone up into 3rd. And I guarantee he didn't need that damage to be trying to continue to do this run. 60 and a half seconds to try to catch some of the fastest guys on the track. If we take a look out there at some of the last lap times, right now Jacob Malone is still faster than anybody here currently in the top 5. Yeah, by at least a second. He almost matches Conover, but a second faster.
Jones is the only other one in contention right there.
Oh, man. Let's go ahead and keep an eye on the lead.
Oh,
Bird
oh,
having to kick it out to the side here.
He sure did.
Yeah, him and Conover getting into it. Now, right now, currently, Flatline Motorsports. Josh Conover trying to hang in there. And Ryan Bird from Late Apex Racing trying to bring in the win. already sealing the deal would be Josh Conover, sitting currently third. Ryan Bird, unfortunately, is sitting in the 8th position, only 15 points above the line. If Ryan Bird can get a win here, this would be huge, slinging him into the round of 8.
Yes, it would.
And this is what he needs. He's got, he doesn't have to, because right now he's already moving on to the next round. But this would be huge for him right now. And Cody Height, being 15 points below the line, is currently sitting 7th out there on the track. So we'll keep that in mind out there. With 6 laps left to go, Conover still leading this one. Ryan Bird has put him under fire multiple times here. And Conover's been able to fight him off. Under 16 seconds, Jacob Malone is starting to reel our leaders in. And I don't know if he's starting to feel the pain as that right front fender is really starting to affect his driving out there. Coming up on some lap traffic. Everett Couch trying to reel him in as we almost have a lot of our top 10 guys back to their original starting position. That being Ryan Bird, who started second, is second. Couch, who started fourth, is fourth. Senchak, who started fifth, is fifth. And Brian Jones, who started sixth, is sixth.
Sixth.
Yeah, so talk about a wild turn of events here for this track. And a lot of guys who have been hoping for a great night here tonight have kind of been shuffled up here and not really getting any opportunities that they thought they would. And ones that have actually been on the back foot. Ryan Bird has ended up with multiple times he's been damaged tonight. May still be fighting a damage issue. Currently sitting in second. Josh Conover, who was fighting damage, looped it on turn number 1, lap number 1, ended up a lap down, and is now taking over the lead. So this is why you don't give up. And Jacob Malone, after a few times getting shuffled back, this is hateful for him. I'm sure I don't know how he's not frustrated all night here tonight, but he has at least fought himself back up to third. I don't know if he's going to be able to continue his turn forward. Something tells me Malone has run out of steam to get up to the front.
Oh, sorry, that was a pretty good jump on the right front of Ryan Bird there. I was just looking. Cody Eldred has come down into pit 8 times tonight and is sitting 9th currently.
Yep.
That's pretty impressive. I mean, because he's a good, in some cases, 4 more stops than some of the other fellas. But being able to come back from it every time, you're saying, don't give up kind of thing. That's to have a top 10 finish. And obviously he's had some kind of problems, otherwise nobody goes down 8 times.
Right. Definitely dealing with some different things out there. Right now we are dealing with, whoa!
What?
Oh, Conover had to hop it.
Doing? Oh.
As he gets caught up with the number 88 of Zach Hollinger here. And I guarantee you they might be lighting up the radios on that one.
That's what a shitty fucking way to lose a race.
Yeah. And we just queued in and radioed up. And Josh Conover is not happy. At all.
Let's take a look at what happened there. Because currently Zach Hollinger is 3 laps down. They were coming up on him here.
So, yeah.
They passed him. Okay.
Oh, man.
Oh.
And then Hollinger pops him right from the back.
Yep.
Slinging him off track.
Okay.
So Conover checking up for Kralik. The 88
Kralik.
hammers him from the back.
Well, he was already, if you notice, blowing smoke trying to stop. before he made any contact with Josh Conover.
Yeah, there may have been nothing left, so Conover now might be looking at a second place finish here. But the more these two tussle at it, Malone has picked up 3 more seconds here. And look at the difference. He is trying to run him down here. My gosh.
We have 3 laps to go. We're in the green-white checker category.
Well, the amount of lap traffic out there. So Conover having to check up for Kralik. And the 88 nudging him from the back. I mean, he had smoke rolling off that car trying to stop it.
Yes.
And unfortunately nailed the back of him there.
Yeah,
All right.
definitely upset the apple cart.
Yep. We're currently looking. This is the battle back here for 11th. And we'll double check back in on our leaders here in just a moment. Vincent Arthur getting ready to pass Dakota Moniz. Hopefully Moniz sees him to the inside there. Oh, little bump. Right now, that goes ahead and puts Vincent Arthur into the 11th position. He would need to make up about 22 more seconds to find Jake Christenberry. Let's see if we can get him here. Back down pit road, Matthew George.
And Kyle Rochelle.
Yeah, Kyle Rochelle, Nick Gillis. Yeah, I'm not sure if...
Brady Moach has been down there for quite some time.
Yep. Yeah, and Hollinger is taking it back to the garage here tonight. Oh.
Okay. Oh, Mr. Rochelle. Did he just come out on cold tires?
I don't believe so.
Oh.
All right,
Where's
white
that
flag
one?
is
That
out.
in?
Ryan Bird's still in the lead here. Josh Conover trying to make up some sort of ground. If he's got anything left. 1.4 seconds here.
Mighty close.
Yep. These guys are still going for it out there.
0.3, yeah. White flag.
Yep. This is the final lap here. Josh Conover running out of turns, now down to 1.1 seconds before he catches him here. Conover with a couple of good turns there. Good launch here by Bird, and that's it.
Sorry it happened that way, Josh. That was bullshit. But I appreciate it.
Yeah, it looks like they may be congratulating him on the win here. As coming across the line is Ryan Bird, who is not happy about his win. He needed the win, but he's not happy about how it went. And the 88 machine nudging the back end of the 42 there absolutely destroys him here. What in the world? That was Vincent Arthur that was facing Jacob Malone there.
I don't know. Roll it back. I was writing down who was winning. Not fair. Oh. Well, goodness. That makes Vincent Arthur finishing 12th.
Yep. As I believe it was Dakota Moniz that had passed him there. Wow. Talk about a rough race here.
Yes, it was. But it is complete. We're looking at Ryan Bird, Josh Conover, Jacob Malone in third, Everett Couts, Tom Senchak, Brian Jones, Cody Height, Brandon Dunford, Cody Eldred, and our final top 10, Jake Christenberry came in. Take a look and find your driver, see where they finish this evening.
I told you that the Choose Cone car had more laps than Cody Smith, would you believe me?
Yeah, 5.02. Oh, that's a shame. My heavens.
So late Apex Racing coming in huge here. For that turn. I mean, huge. We'll see, we'll see how this goes. This is a very quiet room, I assure you. There are some guys that are pretty wound up after this race, and good thing it's, Stella, I would say it's almost a good thing this one comes to an end, because I guarantee you these guys are pretty hot out there and pretty mad about this. So, all right, guys, definitely an exciting race here for sure. Hold on, we'll run our guys down and see what they got to say. Alrighty, everybody. On just a moment, I believe we got Jacob Malone here getting ready to go at this. And I know Jacob Malone is trying to prove a point on a couple of things that he has taken a look at out there, especially some of the contact that have been going on out there just a little bit with Mr. Vincent Arthur. Jacob Malone, boy, you had a heck of a race here tonight. Talk to me about from what happened from the end of this race to the last time I talked to you.
You know, I made my way through the pack. I was doing good. I spun on my own, I overheated the rears. And, you know, when I was going back to the field, which I was, you know, gaining substantially on everyone, but then I had a little problem. I got stuck behind Vincent a few times. And, you know, the issue is he races everyone like a dickhead and doesn't give room, excuse my language, and then cries and then acts like everyone else does something wrong. I mean, he doesn't give room, throws someone off a track, and then cries when they're in the air. And then he doors them throughout 3 and 4 whole time. Then he later intent wrecks you in a chicane while you pass him. So it's just how he races. He blocks everyone, cuts everyone off, and, you know, I can't just not race you. I'm sorry, I'm not going to just let you be in front of me. I'm faster than you by a crap ton. I'm sorry you're slow and that I got in your head, but I mean, it's what you got to deal with when you race the 24 car every week, man.
Yeah. Well, we did take a ride with you for a little while, and we would like to give you kind of a hats off and congratulate you for not actually rear-ending Vincent Arthur too much. We did see a few bumps here and there, and it looks like you had plenty of opportunity to pass him at times, but then just got the door shut on you. But even Stella and I were saying up here, man, this is part of racing. You got to make it happen. But bumping and nudging are going to happen. I wasn't sure through the chicane.
The thing is he also made the bumping worse because he would drag the brake off corner exit and through corner center, so you would just get stuck behind him, and then you have no other choice but to bump him. It's just he races dirty. That's how he is. Every time. I mean, I was trying to be clean with him, but you can't be. Because, you know, he won't let you have the chance to be clean because he'll just race you bad and act like, oh, I just race people how they race me.
All
What?
right.
I blocked you one time. Sorry. Anyways, go on.
That's all right. Vincent Arthur wasn't the only one, because I also want to bring up the conflict out there with Mr. Cody Height. Now, don't get me wrong. In one ear,
That's
I can
on
hear
me.
you guys going at it over on the track, and it's getting pretty sketchy. But we took a look at it from the Michelin chopper view, looking down, and it looked like you had crossed him over. We're on the inside as he swept down, and looked like both you guys got nailed into each other there. I'm not sure. I wouldn't say at fault, but
I try to keep him going straight. Basically, what happened was I saw him move and made a lunge that I shouldn't have done, and he was not expecting it, so he went down to take the corner like usual. That's on me. I'll fully admit that, and he was upset about it. He has every reason to be. It was dumb on my end, but Vincent needs to grow up.
Well, I would say I would question as to why. You know, for anybody out there who's not a race driver out here, why would you want to back up when you have the opportunity to make a pass?
Do it safer, I guess. My whole thing was I was trying to get back to the field. I was fastest car on track, just trying to catch. I think if I didn't take tires there at the end, then I would have been within quite a bit, because I did drive up. But I mean, you know, I drove up 50 seconds from behind Bird. 30 seconds from behind third after I pit. So, you know,
yeah,
I drove well. I gave it all I had. Couple mishaps. But yeah, that's the Roval.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Jacob. Tough driving here tonight. You move on to the next round, obviously, even though your win. But you came away, I believe, at least with a stage win here tonight. You finished third. Awesome job here, man. How confident we feel moving into the next round? I mean, is it a sigh of relief or is the pressure on?
I feel like the pressure has risen. We're going into some tracks that a lot of people are strong at, and, you know, I'm strong at. So it'll be pretty competitive. I think it's a need for a win. If I can just go out there, go get a win immediately, then I'll be safe pretty much, and that's what I'm looking for. I mean, of course, you know, I'll be trying to win no matter what, but I feel like it's more on edge because of the, you know, winning you're locked in. It gives you a bit of a break, allows you to just go practice for Phoenix, and, you know, that's the big thing, advancing into the round of 8.
Yeah, well, next round is Las Vegas, Homestead, and Martinsville. I know you and I talked at one point earlier in the season. You said if I can make it to the third round, man, this should be cake, because those are your favorite tracks all lined up together, and we definitely hope that is going to work out in your favor, as you've been really putting on a show here, man. You may be making a lot of moves out there, and I wouldn't say any of them are too sketchy, but man, when you see an opportunity, you got to go for it.
Yeah, the Roval has so limited passing opportunities, so that's what I was kind of just doing, just trying to find a way to pass the whole race, and, you know, a few times the bumper had to be used, but that's it.
Yeah, man, it happens even during Talladega or even Martinsville. I assure you, there's bumping and banging all over the place. So we'll definitely try to hide you here, buddy, and let you get out of here. Good luck to you, and we'll see you next round.
Thank you. Have a good one.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Whew. I don't know about you, Stella. That one was just talking to somebody like that. It makes you nervous.
Mm-hmm.
You know, of things going on out there now. I'll tell you what. I don't know who we can talk to. I don't know who we can talk to out of this entire bunch. It is not going to be wound tighter than a yo-yo here. Let's see. Josh Conover, you got a copy?
Yeah, I got you.
All right, hell of a race here tonight, man. I know a lot of questionable moves by a lot of drivers out here. Unusual amount of cautions as well, but I know the big thing on your mind is the bus stop here.
Yeah. I was talking to Bird. I'm normally not upset or angry post-race most of the time, and this is one of the nights that statement isn't true. Yeah, I don't know. That's twice he did it, and that one ended up costing me the race, which I'm missing Homestead, so I definitely could have used those extra points. But I don't know. We'll have to go out and I guess try and win Vegas or Martinsville, I guess now.
Yeah, it's gonna be pretty tough. Jacob Malone says he's pretty excited about what the upcoming races here, seeing that how his races have been going here lately. Now, I do want to kind of point out, we were watching during that bus stop. You were kind of between a rock and a hard place here. It was try not to rear end Kralik, but then getting contacted by the 88 and the back end there, man, that definitely just kind of takes the wind out of your sails. But it had been a couple times that you and Ryan Bird had passed each other, and both of you guys had fumbled at one point or another trying to stay out front.
Yeah, I'm not really the aggressive type either. And like I said, he had mentioned something about incident points, so I knew he was real close to getting a drive-through. And I was gonna make it hard on him. He wasn't gonna, just get me laying over and him walking away with it. But I think I actually would have made the corner if it wasn't for the contact. And Ryan and I probably could have settled it between us still. But yeah, I don't know. That's tough. But I mean, nothing's obviously official. I don't know if I actually even came to a complete stop when I got shoved through there, so I might not even be second. I don't know. Guess we'll wait and see.
Boy, don't say that.
I call it second.
Yeah, well, it was still under official review, so we'll find out here in a day or so. They'll make sure everything is squared away. Stella, this is also how they find out penalties. Guys drive through too many boxes or not serving penalties or certain things like that. There was some extremely aggressive driving, and I got to admit, this is probably one of the first Roval races I've seen where guys drove like this was the last race of the year.
Oh yeah, and it's well, it's not funny, but I think we actually had less cautions at the Chicago street course. And yeah, I knew coming in it'd be tough because obviously, you have walls on every side of you. We have the stage cautions. You're gonna bunch the field up, and a lot of guys have trouble in turn one. So I expected a couple, but there for a minute, when I've stayed out and had the lead before we had the last run, I think we had one corner and the caution would come back out, but makes it tough. But I mean, really can't hang the league's head. I mean, we announced earlier, I think yesterday, our new series for Mondays. So that's, exciting, but we still had 24 cars for, what is this race, 32? I think
so. Yep.
Yeah. Race 32 of 36. We've been going at this for 7-8 months now. Playoff race, guys are already knocked out of contention, etc., and we still had 24 cars.
Oh yeah.
Obviously I wish it was, more green flag laps, but like I said, you can't really hang your head. 23 cars for a playoff race, 8 months, into the season.
Yeah.
Can't really hang your head too much.
Yeah, no, not bad at all. Not bad at all. All right, well, if it's going to go between Vegas and Martinsville, which one would you put your money on that you might come away with a win?
I love Marty. It's, rarely do I have confidence myself to be quick, but it might have been last year's playoff race, maybe, or maybe the spring. One of those two. Vinny actually even said that I was the fastest car and should have won the race, but I got in a wreck late, and coming from him, that's like, our own like Jeff Gordon or Dale Jr. or somebody saying that. So definitely Marty for sure. And I think finished top 5 at Vegas earlier in the year, and Ryan was up front for green white checkered. So we just gotta go one lap at a time and try and keep the head on straight. And hopefully I didn't have any issues tonight, so I don't get EOL'd or anything.
All right, man. Go ahead and give me a shout out here, Josh, and we'll try to get everybody cooled down for a little while and try this again next week.
Like I said, you guys for the broadcast whenever I happen to not do terrible and actually can get interviewed. It's nice, coming up and chatting with you guys. Like I said, the field that showed up, like I said, for 7-8 months to still have 23 cars for, a playoff race, and like I said, this late into the season is,
And the road course.
Yeah, and a road course at that too. So really can't complain. For the most part, I think once the racing, got green, it was still aggressive, but hope good show hopefully, and yeah, I
yeah,
don't know. Like I
entertaining.
said, hopefully there's no EOLs for me, and I can at least hold my top 2, and I guess put my head down for Vegas.
All
You're
right.
gonna need it, man. You're gonna need it because there are a lot of guys out there. I think they're thinking about a lot of retribution here at the end. This is gonna be pretty ugly. I'm hoping hope everything smooths out there, and we'll definitely hopefully talk after the race, man. Congratulations on your second place finish, and we'll see you next round.
Oh, it's about to heat up like my brake rotors were right there just a second ago. But
Boy, they glow in something fierce, eh?
I didn't think it was that bad, and I keep watching them glow in the replay here. But
Oh yeah.
oh yeah, it's going to get hot just like them rotors. But no, thank you guys. I appreciate it.
Yeah, appreciate you, Josh. Whew. All right. Moves us on to our race winner here, Ryan Bird.
Piece of cake.
Yeah, well, it seems to be okay. Ryan Bird not too happy about how we won this race, but still was a win regardless, which I would say, Ryan here, man, looking at the points, now you said you didn't know where you were when we talked before. Currently, you were sitting 8th with only 15 above the line. I would say from the outside, this was a desperate need of a win here. And you definitely got it. Talk to me about kind of the final few moments here right before we got the checkered flag.
Oh man, I just want to say first off, that was great battling with Josh. We've had our differences before, whatever, but that was awesome. Really clean battling. A little bit of beating and banging, nothing crazy. But it's unfortunate the way it worked out. But I knew I had him on speed. I just had to get in front of him, and he was making that hell on me.
Man, Jacob Malone was having the same problem trying to get around Vincent Arthur. The two of you guys are going at it. But regardless, I would say, it kind of strengthens the relationship between drivers when the racing is good. It's not a backstabbing move or somebody doing something silly and hateful out there. It's you two guys out there racing, kind of going amongst lap traffic and actually battling the track itself. And how the car is handling, and yet you guys stick it out here to the end, come away 1 and 2 here tonight, man. Awesome job, especially with the way how this went overall.
Yeah, absolutely. It's unfortunately very rare to get the racing like that on iRacing these days. So when you got it, you got to be respectful of those people and try to keep it up. Hopefully this is how the rest of the season goes. We see a little more respect out there. This race got really silly for a while, and a lot of people figured it out at the end, but I can see from Discord a lot of people are still not very happy. But I'm just glad it worked out. It shouldn't have been that difficult in the first place, but I'm just glad it worked out.
Yeah, well, I'm hoping if everybody can kind of walk away from this for a little while, go back and watch the replay with a fresh mind tomorrow. Might help smooth it out. I would say that's a lot easier said than done, seeing how some of this went, I know there was some trouble out there between Vincent Arthur and Jacob Malone. You had some trouble out there making contact with the wall a couple of times. Everett Couts was having some trouble out there. Cody Eldred, even Cody High. I mean, I'm having trouble. I would probably say some of the guys are pretty quiet out there. Drivers like Tom Senchak. We didn't say much about him tonight. He was pretty quiet and hiding, so he ended up placing top 5, but toward the end, I mean, were your tires at all any part of a concern of how to finish this race?
They had no grip left, but the weird thing about these cars is the tires die. They have no grip, but you can still run the same lap times. So there's no real reason to change them at that point. With the stage cautions, you can change them under the stage cautions and just kind of leave them on. But they do lose grip, which is why you saw the mistakes you were seeing out of both Josh and I, and everybody. I know crew chief kept telling me people were in the wall here and there. I mean, every lap there's 2 or 3 different people bouncing off of a wall somewhere. Just the tires were out of grip.
Pretty much.
Yeah, and that was kind of it. All right, man. Well, assuming on your race win finish, this is a win and in, so you move on to the next round. Confidence level heading into the next round, knowing that we're at Vegas, Homestead, and Martinsville.
Oh, fantastic. I mean, 3 great tracks for me usually. If I can just keep it together and run the way that I know I should, we should be looking at a Final Four appearance.
Excellent. A lot of people, that's exactly what they say. The less stupid mistakes, the better off it gets. So, man, awesome job here tonight. And we'll, I can't wait to see what you got for this upcoming round. Go and give me your shout-outs here, Ryan.
My girlfriend and her tattoo studio, Orchid Ink Tattoo Studio, they're always supportive of all this sim racing nonsense. Good Judy Tattoo Supplies, Late Apex, the whole team, the whole Quarter Life Crisis team. We run laps like crazy. So thank you to those guys.
All right, Ryan Bird, congratulations on your win here at the Roval, and we will see you next round.
Yeah, thank you.
All right, Ryan Bird coming in clutch here right at the end, getting those last couple of lap passes there, and it definitely comes in clutch and wins him this one all the way here at the end. Stella, what a blast this was. Definitely, guys, as unfortunately we were radioactive there for a little moment, and everybody had a bit of unkind words to say. I'm sure they'll be looking to kind of clean that up and try to treat each other with a little more respect next week. But what a wild race this was. About 5 cautions there unscheduled, and that was definitely a good one. So, Stella, we head to Las Vegas next week. It doesn't look like Mr. Snyder might be a little too busy to be hanging back out here in the booth. Anything left to add?
No, I mean, this was, as Jay would say out there, it surely wasn't boring. We had airborne, we had, time to laugh, time to be angry, but, good racing is hard racing. And that's, I think, what we watched tonight. It was that people were racing each other hard, and it was a really good show.
Yep, and a heck of a race it was. Guys, keep an eye out there for the stream. We'll get those locked up here at least by the weekend. Tomorrow we'll be with the Bandit Racing League to get them starting to get going underway here for the Xfinity Series that they're starting to run here for the next 2 to 3 more races, and then we'll be off to the next ones. But that's going to do it here for us at Simtrax Broadcasting, bringing you the National Oval Races Association. Be well, be safe, be kind. See all you guys next time.